Painful slap in Sussex's face. The majority of Brits fling mud at Meghan. You not a princesses. Meghan Markle is not seen as a princess by the majority of Brits, exclusive new polling for express.co.uk suggests. The survey by Techne UK comes after the Duchess of Sussex, who is living in California with Prince Harry after quitting royal duties, opened up in a controversial new interview about being seen as a real-life princess. Asked in the poll for express.co.uk if people are wrong to consider Meghan as a princess, 56% of respondents said yes. Some 39% said no and 5% did not know. Tory and Labour voters were united on the issue, with 56% of Conservative backers and 57% of supporters of Sir Keir Starmer's party saying yes. Brexiteers and Remainers were also largely in agreement, with 55% and 59% respectively answering yes. Meanwhile, men were more likely than women to say people are wrong to view Meghan as a princess. Some 61% of male respondents said yes compared to 51% of females. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams argued that Meghan is officially a princess as she is Harry's wife. However, the royal expert added that he didn't think much of her real-life princess comment during her wide-ranging interview with US magazine The Cut earlier this week. Mr. Fitzwilliams told express.co.uk, "She is a princess. I didn't think much of her comment in The Cut. However, she is the wife of the sixth in line to the throne and brother of the future heir, William, though there, sadly, is a rift between them. As for her behavior and comments, to me they are weird." Meghan spoke about young girls looking up to her in the interview with the American magazine at her Montecito mansion. The Duchess said, "It's important to be thoughtful about it because, even with the Oprah interview, I was conscious of the fact that there are little girls that I meet and they're just like, oh my god, it's a real-life princess. I just look at all of them and think, you have the power within you to create a life greater than any fairy tale you've ever read. I don't mean that in terms of you could marry a prince one day. I mean you can find love. You can find happiness. You can be up against what could feel like the greatest obstacle and then you can find happiness again." Meghan and Harry are living across the pond after stepping back as senior working royals in March 2020. Prince Harry is reportedly starting to get cold feet of his own ahead of the release of his memoir of nuclear proportions. This revelation has been made by royal commentator Daniela Elzer, in her new piece for news.com.au. She began by writing, "The problem is, if this is the case, Harry could end up stuck between a rock and a very hard check with 7 zeros at the end. On one hand, offering up a series of juicy revelations and inside information about the House of Windsor is guaranteed to see this title rocket up the New York Times bestseller list and bring big smiles to the faces of the head honchos at Penguin Random House. For the publishing giant to even hope to remotely earn back the Duke's stonkingly large advance, they are going to need tens of millions of people to rush out and eagerly snap up the autobiography, for which audiences need something really sensational. On the other hand, it would be entirely understandable if the 37-year-old might be having some misgivings about truly pantsing his family, given that such a move could end up being the final nail in the coffin of Harry's relationship with the royal family." Before concluding, she also noted, "It's hard to see how Harry publishing a book that is in fact a real tell-all would do anything but dash what little palace goodwill is left towards the errant Sussexes."